This is William Robinson with ViralHair.com. We're talking today to Jeff Folschinsky. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Now, I understand from doing some reading that you recently received an award, a literary award. What was behind that?
The BookFest Award online gave me a second place for humor in fantasy and horror for this book, Hell Incorporated.
Now, well, you say humor and horror. Is that what your primary like to do? Is it making fun of horror? Is it blending humor into horror? Or
No,
how do you describe what you
it
do?
is basically just combining my love for horror, but I always write in a very humorous manner. So, kind of witty dialogue, kind of like situations that you basically put the protagonist and sometimes the antagonist in, and it just kind of puts that little comedic twist on it. But it's still a horror book.
Okay.
You have a clown with chainsaws, but he's doing a dance in the middle of in the middle of a crowd.
So, is it kind of the dark humor you might find like in Scream or the Chucky movies?
Yeah, a little bit of that, but I think it's you're really straight up horror. It's a lot of it is kind of like in classic comedy you have the setup punchline.
Right.
I'm using a lot of that, but it's more kind of like I always put it. You have Jason from the Friday the 13th films. He comes in with a machete and starts lopping off people's heads. Funny. He comes in and does a tap dance while he's doing it. Still pretty funny. It's horror, but it sort of has a comedic twist to it.
Right. So, speaking of chainsaw or the killer type thing, do you some of your horrors that lead to more splatter, more supernatural, or what is your kind of in the subgenres horror? What's kind of your favorite to play with?
I love to mix in a little fantasy from that. Maybe supernatural and with a little bit of slashers in there.
Okay. And I understand, along with all the books you've done, you've also done a little bit of work with film. You did a script for a movie a couple years ago.
It's like kind of 10 years ago. I did a movie called Revenge of the Bimbot Zombie Killers.
Okay.
B movie, obviously a comedy, but
Right.
It was really sort of taking those kind of action horror, sci-fi kind of feel to it.
So kind of like, because I know back in the 2010s, a lot of people were making fun of horror and sci-fi stuff. So I guess it kind of went along with that trend then.
Yeah, it's kind of like our love. It's not so really making fun of it. It's more kind of like our love letter to it.
Right.
So we really kind of just Joe Camarino, who is the producer and the director of the film, he and I got together and we just sort of had a love for these type of films. So it was more kind of like we just, it was kind of our homage to B movies and stuff like that.
So, are you thinking about ever going to do anything with film again or with any other projects, or you just kind of want to stick with your books right now?
Film's a little bit tricky, and I'm more of a writer by nature.
Right.
So as soon as I finish the script and stuff like that, it really is up to a director and a producer, and to try to do stuff like that. I enjoy it. It just takes so long to get a movie out. And I'm just as a creature looking for the next thing to do. So it's like I enjoy writing because I can do it on my schedule.
Yeah.
And I'm lucky enough that I have a publisher that I can put stuff out on a regular basis.
Denny. And you're doing independent publishing then from a small company. Do you think that with so many people out there actually trying to write or use stuff to write with, that independent publishing is going to be able to stay where it is, where people are doing something wrong? Or do you think the big houses are going to go, you know what, we need more people like that, try to acquire those?
Well, everything sort of goes in circles right now. And it's I think independent publishing is always very valuable because it brings in like new artists and new voices and things like that. I think traditional publishing houses will basically kind of rise up who they think they really like. But yeah, yeah. I mean, I really dig independent publishing and all the faces it takes on, and I think it's really brought in a lot of new voices to to what we're reading now.
Thank you. And what future projects or future appearances are you making shows? Or
Sorry, what was that?
what future books or appearances you're gonna do you have coming out? And what future appearances do you have coming out?
I am. There's the Texas. There's a Texas indie book fair that's coming up, and I'm going to do the Texas Horror Book Fest up in Dallas. Is happening pretty quick, and there is a smattering of stuff that's happening in October and things like that.
Okay. And do you have any books coming out soon that you got about? Or
I'm in the middle right now of writing this. It starts with this one right here, and goes to Hell Incorporated and A Fool's Guide to the Undead. I'm doing a fourth one in the series right now. It should be out hopefully in October.
okay.
Right now it's just it's basically got working title.
Like he's working title.
Yeah,
Anyway.
working title.
Thank you for your time, Jeff.
You're welcome.